There is absolutely nothing better in life than knowing you're absolutely fine on your own and you're as good as when you're surrounded by a bunch of people or a bunch of friends or in a relationship. Hi guys, I'm Ren. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is all about being the best, baddest version of yourself and leveling up together. Today's video is all about how to thrive on your own. I think this is so important. Being on a healing journey, a self-love journey, you have to know how to feel comfortable on your own. Without that, it's just like having no foundation. It's like building a house and having no foundation, because what it means when you're not comfortable on your own and you can't thrive in your own company, you're always reliant on external sources, external people, external validation to make you feel whole. I've got to be with someone, I've got to do it with someone has to tell me it looks good to then feel complete. And then that is a lot of pressure. That means when we're going through times when we might have broken up with a partner, or we're changing our friends, or we're leveling up and we're going through a bit of a transformation, we can't then be the best version of ourselves because we are not surrounded by a bunch of people. I'm gonna start with the basics. Get to know you. Get to know you. Just spend time figuring out what you actually like. And for me, I didn't realise, like, I used to read a lot of books when I was a teenager and I was young, and in my adult life I had just completely stopped. Like, for years I just stopped because I didn't really have time for it. I was always busy out doing whatever. And when I actually started saying, do you know what, I'm consciously going to spend time on my own, I am now single. Yes, I still have some friends around me, but I've got a lot of ties with a lot of people and I'm getting to know me. I realised, oh my God, I can absolutely love books. And then that's how I got into self-help books and learning a lot about the mind and just getting into all of this. But it was just all because I spent time on my own and I learned that, oh my God, I actually love reading. I also figured out I actually like running. I could not run for a bloody minute when I started running, but I thought, you know what, I actually like walking. And then I done the couch to 5k, which was amazing, and I'm like, oh my God, I actually enjoy it. Like, I actually really enjoy how I feel, how my body feels, like the challenge, being out in the fresh air. And these are things I never would have known if I didn't take time to get to know me. Everyone's getting to know me stage is going to look completely different, but spending time on yourself and thinking, Joe, what do I enjoy doing? What do I enjoy doing? And let me go and do that. That might be booking a class, that might be drawing again, that might be cooking more, whatever that looks like for you. Get to know you. Join classes that interest you. Go out of your way to find things that you enjoy, you can go to by yourself. And it's also good because I'm not saying you've got to go and do a class where it's just you and the instructor, it's one-to-one. Obviously you're going to be around people, it's going to be a social setting, but you can go by yourself. You don't have to be like, oh my God, I have to go with a friend, or I need a man to go. Like, some people absolutely love watching movies. Like, okay, I'm comfortable enough to go to the movies on my own. Oh my God, I've always wanted to try a Pilates class, but I've been waiting for my friend to come and she hasn't come, and now I haven't done it. Or I really want to sign up to the gym, but I need someone to go with. Like, no, go out there and join classes, do things that interest you by yourself. And one, you'll meet people there, and two, you'll feel even more confident to join even more things and do more things by yourself. You then know, if I feel like doing it, I can do it. If I want to go, I can go. I don't need anyone to go with me. Be confident doing things on your own. Like I said, simple things like start off with a lunch. Yeah, if I fancy going to a nice restaurant for lunch, I'm gonna go on my own. I want to go shopping. I actually love shopping on my own. I actually realised it. Headphones in, I can go at my own pace, get my Starbucks. I can be as quick or as long as I want to in a shop. I don't have to wait for anyone. I feel like I concentrate better and I can actually look at the clothes. Like, I just get immersed in the surround. Like, it feels like almost a whole like self-care day for me. Like, just actually generally going shopping on my own and enjoying the experience. Because I feel like in this day and age we do a lot of online shopping, for me it's actually like a nice day out that I can spend and do on my own. I love going to the gym on my own, and not just to work out, but to go and sit in the sauna and the steam room and just chill and be on my own. Going to a coffee shop, read a book. Get confident doing things on your own, because when you do that, you can do anything. You then don't need people to do things with you, and whatever that looks like, if you go out to a bar on your own, do you know what I mean? Go and do whatever you want to do on your own, because one thing is, you'll always attract people anyway. You always will attract people. If you're in a good energy, in a good vibe, yeah, you might be a bit nervous, but you'll always attract good people. And you've tried it. you have tried it. So if you only stay for an hour, half an hour, you think, you know what, it's fine, we try again, we do it again next week. As you keep doing it, you'll only get better, you'll only get more confident. Enjoy it, embrace it. We know that we attract what we are. So if we are going to be dull and moaning and bored, I hate it, I've got no one, I've got no man, I've got no friends, oh, I hate being on my own, I hate being lonely, you're going to just attract more of that anyway. You want to be in a state of joy. You want to embrace this moment because you don't know how long you're going to have it for. I think back to the times when I was in my little old flat, I didn't have my daughter, I wasn't with anyone. And those times are so special. Like I didn't moan about it. I kind of just got on with it. I worked a lot. But I actually wish I embraced it more. I actually wish I didn't immerse myself in work so I didn't have to be home alone. And I actually was a home alone. Because now, I get a day in the house on my own. Like, mate, I'm excited. Like, I'm so excited. Like, even to have a peaceful shower. So embrace it, because when that husband comes, when those kids do come, you are gonna be so grateful for those times that you had on your own. So it's really, really important to enjoy it. Just be in the moment and think, you know what? This is fun. I'm watching my favourite programme, no one's interrupting me, I can be in the shower for an hour, do you know what I mean? I can make a lazy dinner, like I don't have to make dinner. Like, just enjoy being on your own, because honestly, we're wishing for all these things, and when all these things do come and our life's busy and all these things happen, you'll just think back to those moments when you're like, do you know what? I just think back to the days when I used to be in the flat. I mean, I had a day at work and I literally could just be in bed all day, and I'm like, oh, what I'd do to have a day like that again. Like, I've got one coming up and I am over the moon. Use your time wisely while you are going through this period of getting to know yourself and being on your own and enjoying it. Use it wisely. Yeah, we can chill, do self-care, watch movies, just relax. However, be productive as well. That's one of the best ways to spend time on your own. If you know you need to clean out that cupboard, if you want to get more organised, if you want to, do you know what I mean, do up a TikTok style fridge and get all those cute little containers and sort out your kitchen because you're on a health kick and you want to just revamp your kitchen and it be aesthetically pleasing, you know, or where your fruit and your veggies. Do things that are also productive. You know that you really want to concentrate on your career and you want to level up at work. So do you know what you could actually do with using those evenings and extra weekends when you're in on your own to be doing that extra report, doing that extra work? If you know that you want to be content creating and doing more online or starting that business, be productive with your time, because we all say, oh, we're bored, there's things to do. There's always something to do. And if you have a list of things you want to do in that month, and then you read through it, and I'm not saying you have to pick the biggest whatever one, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're generally not in that mind frame, and I get it, and I always say don't force it. But you could think, do you know what, today I could just clean the cupboard, or I could just do my drawers, or I could start that report, or do you know what, I could just do a bit of research on that business, or I could just have a little look at manufacturers, or just something light, but do something, be productive, because honestly, time is precious ahead. Plan, if you are someone that you absolutely dread the weekends because you think, oh, I'm going to be home, I'm going to be alone, I'm going to be bored, plan ahead. I'm at a point now where I don't have my daughter every other weekend, and as much as it is really nice to have the break, I am a bit like fish out of water, don't know what to do with myself. I spend a lot of time on my own, but I plan ahead. I think, do you know what, I'm going to go to the gym on Saturday, I'm going to do that class, I'm going to do a sauna, I'm going to do a steam room, I'm going to go to the movies in the evening. On Sunday, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do some errands, I'm going to pop into town, like I'm going to watch that movie. Like, I plan ahead, even littlest things, like even though that sounds really simple, like it's not big things I need to plan, but just having that little itinerary just makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, Friday, I'm going to do my nails, I'm going to order a Chinese, I'm going to wash my hair. Like, those things make me feel like I've got a plan. I have got a planned weekend. I've actually got a full weekend. As much as that's very chilled, it's actually a full weekend. And when the weekend comes, it flies, it goes. I do my little errands. Time I've spent a couple of hours at the gym, then I might have popped into town and I might come home, and the weekend's gone and I'm not moping. Whereas if you don't plan, and you're like anxious about it, and you're like, oh, I've got nothing to do, I've got nothing to do, I'm bored, so then you just spend the whole weekend in bed, and it's not enjoyable, because sometimes, honestly, spending the whole weekend in bed is a whole vibe, like, and I'm for it if you feel like you're run down and you need that. But if you're spending it in bed, being very like in a low mood, in a low state, then no, like let's start planning, those little activities, let's start booking those classes, let's start being productive. Guys, I hope you like the video and you find some of these tips useful, because they've absolutely helped me so much. So everything I learned, guys, I just want to share with you. Please like, comment and subscribe, and press the bell notification, because I do post twice a week and I've been consistent with you guys, and I'm here and I'm showing up every week, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Bye.